villains. I'm feeling like killing the rhythm within them. So open the fridge and whatever is prison, I lay on the beat and put you in your seats and my track is complete.
Alright, so here we are. Me and Mike are going to go camping today, somewhere up north. We don't know where we are. We're currently in the gas station parking lot, obviously. It's already looking like it could possibly rain, and like I said, we literally have no idea where we're going, what we're doing. It's bad general camping etiquette, but it's going to be a real adventure.
We always figure it out.
Yeah, so we're looking forward to this.
I hate 84. I truly do. Wow, wow, wow! Alright, Mikey.
Oh my god, it's all the way up there.
It's for the bridge. What is the plan? We can still get off here. Okay, Mikey. Oh, that's beautiful. You can actually see that.
Yeah, this prison.
Yeah. So we're enjoying, it's on some nice grounds, but it is a prison. So we are on our way up towards New Paltz, and if you've ever driven Interstate 84 going this way, west, then you know there's typically lots of traffic, as you can see. So we're dealing with this, no problem. Woo. We're having a fun time, just hanging out, chilling, and we'll get to our spot when we get there.
We just got out of the grocery store, Tops here. As you can see, Mike is diligently eating cookies in the passenger seat. And our main plan for where we were going to go camping today has fallen through. You might be noticing a pattern here. So now we are going to drive up into the mountains and see if we can't just find a random place to park the car and sort of make our way into the woods. Alright, so since we last spoke, I mentioned that our original plans to stay somewhere had fallen through, and we were going to head off into the mountains. And here we are. We've reached the mountains. And our plan is basically to continue along this little windy mountain road, look for a pull-off with a trailhead that I can kind of stash the car. I don't want to get a ticket, which is highly possible. And we're just gonna sort of head off into the woods.
Make our own trail.
Yeah, make our own trail, do our own thing.
Okay, Mikey, get out of your way. Now I do the beauty shot.
After a little bit of driving, we found a little side road, pulled off, and found a good little place to park, a hiking trail that goes into the main forest. We're in the Shawangunk Mountains by Minnewaska State Park. I'm pretty sure we're not supposed to go camping in there, but we're going to do it anyway. As you can see, it's pretty nice here. We're all loaded up, we've got everything packed to the gills, and we're about to head in there. So here we are. We made it to the middle of the forest. We just hiked the trail a little bit and veered off where we thought maybe we could hide a little bit. It seems like a good spot. I don't think anybody's going to be able to see us. We are sort of doing some illicit camping, so we got to be careful. But I think we'll be good here. There's lots of leaves, so it's really important to be
careful about with the fire. Extremely important. The last thing we want to do is burn the forest down. That would just be embarrassing. Quick little outdoors camping trip. If you're going to be doing something like what we're doing, sort of hiking off into the unmarked wilderness, it can be very useful to, I just use my knife and sort of cut a little sliver into this tree as a trail marking. And always do it where you can see the next one. You can't really tell, but there's another one down there. Yeah, there's another one down there. So that's how you know where you are. You don't get lost, and it doesn't really hurt the tree. It's just a little scratch.
Everything is fucking sketchy.
You can tell it's been like that for a while.
Yeah. It's not even uprooted though.
It's not. It's just growing sideways.
It's definitely sketchy though.
Yeah, I like that.
We even got some cool firewood right here. Fire rock.
We'll keep it small tonight.
Yeah.
So I want to hit your there, maybe.
It's all Rudy right there. I don't know if you can dig. Rudy.
I'm going to define a little area. Not going to be big.
Should I get some rocks to throw on the fire?
Yeah.
Just fucking use these right here.
If you could find a big flat one. Oh, there's a big flat one.
I'm gonna cook the hot dogs on this bad
That's
boy.
what I'm saying. We could just have the fire on that. Let that warm up, and that'll be our firestone. There, Mikey. You got it. One more flip. Beautiful. Oh, we have a whole rock garden right here. Sorry, old settler. You have to take your rocks for our fire pit.
Yeah, there's no pristine rocks too.
This is better. I don't want to get shot, Mickey. Okay. There's a hunter over there somewhere. I just saw him go through the woods. He's right over there. No, I could hear him walking right there. Well, whatever. I'd rather he knows we're here than he doesn't.
It makes no sense to me. Why do you want to hunt here?
Alright, so now we have our fire pit built. The hunter seems to have gone away, wherever he was. Now we are just collecting some firewood before we set up the tarp. Alright, so we've set up camp. We have the tarp set up over here. We cleared out this whole area.
for safety, fire safety, we made a little fire pit, again for fire safety. We have our collection of sticks. Me and Mike are set up under there. Oh, you know what? One thing we forgot.
The flag.
Flag. Yeah.
Whoa, watch it there.
Sorry. Yeah, this is our official Mountain Masters flag. Comes on journeys with us. And so we just need to find a place to stick it.
Perfect right there.
Right?
Give it the old thumbs up.
Alright. So now we're all set up. I've got a book. We got snacks. We have a chessboard. So a little bit. Once it actually gets dark out, we'll light up the fire. Small fire tonight. And till then, we'll just be hanging out. Alright, so here we are. It's getting about dark. People are starting to leave the forest. We hear them hooting and hollering on the trails. So this isn't going to be a real full tutorial, but I'm just going to show you how I start a fire. I have a Bic lighter, but I'll show you how we do it. The key to starting any fire is collecting wood first. That is vital, because you're not going to start a fire with no fuel, right? Hopefully you answered yes to that one. So we just want to get some nice, really thin, dry stuff, of which we have plenty here. And I'm sort of just going to make like a mess of it, like a little pile. Some people call it a nest. You might have heard that with like people do twine and stuff. I'm just going to do a bunch of little twigs. That will probably work. If it doesn't, you won't see this video. We'll cut to the take where it does work. Okay, it's looking pretty good. And then from there, okay, you might hear people go say, stack your sticks like this, teepee, all right? I'm more of a log cabin kind of guy. And I'll show you exactly what that looks like. So you can see I'm building something like a little log cabin here with the big mess of twigs right in the middle. And this is going to be a small fire, so I'm starting with very small pieces. There's no reason to get crazy. We don't want to cause any problems here in the woods. Okay.
Huge gunshot.
You can hear people shooting in the background. And this is a completely open recreational park. We're allowed to be here. I don't think we're allowed to camp. I actually don't even really know, honest. But there are hunters. I'm wearing this brightly colored, I hear their dogs going too. This brightly colored hat, so hopefully that's a good deterrent. I believe they're supposed to be out of the park by 5. It is getting close to 5, so after that we should be safe. We'll be gone really early in the morning. I don't think they're allowed to come until 9. And anytime we think we hear somebody, like we saw the hunter before, I don't want to mess up his hunting, you know. If you're a hunter, sorry. But I clapped just so he knows we're here and that we're not deer. He won't get far killing us. Or hopefully not. Okay, so I have a little log cabin set up here. You saw me do that. It's full of all sorts of twigs. Little tiny dry ones. As many as I can gather, really. Okay, now this is the tricky part where we see if it actually did a good job. Have my lighter right here. Find a good little spot. Gonna hit it with the lighter. Just for a moment. You see that, Mike?
Mm-hmm.
Just trying to get it under a little piece of wood. See how that goes. Come on, buddy. And then once we get a little piece of wood going,
like that. We should be good. Okay, I just had to shift positions there for a second, but it's exactly what I told you. Like I said, just tiny sticks in the middle. You can see that's still in the vaguely log cabin position. Hit it with the lighter a little bit. I know it's not exactly bushcraft, but hit it with the lighter a little bit, and bam, you're camping. Howdy ho. Good morning, everybody. We woke up at probably about, I woke up right at 7.
6:30.
6:30, yeah. We woke up to the sounds of gunshots because, like we were talking about yesterday, there's hunters in the area. And once again, we can see them hanging out around there. So there was really nothing to pick up. I mean, we just put the tarp away, put our sleeping bags away, and we're ready to rock and roll now. As you can see, yeah, as you can see, we cleaned this whole area. So other than that little pile of wood, you never know anybody was here. This is where the fire pit was, and we totally got rid of it. All right. See you soon. Remember what I said about leaving the blazes here. This is proving very useful as we find our way back from our little campsite. Okay, following the blazes to the trail. We've made it back onto the trail, and it's just a few minutes walk to the car. Alright, well, we just got off the trail. We have some coffee boiling in the, it's really starting to go. We have some coffee boiling here, car's warming up. Great night, I think, overall. I slept pretty good. It was cold, but that's to be expected. And now we're gonna have our morning road coffee, and then we're gonna head back down the mountain and towards the diner.
Civilization.
Yeah.
I think I should take this off.
Oh.
All right. Well, we finished up our delicious diner food. I had my pie. I had Mike had his huevos rancheros.
With hash brown on the side.
Yeah, with hash brown on the side, and it was a quick ride home. We're here. I'm just dropping off Mikey, and that's the end of our trip.
Peace. Have a good one, guys.
Thanks for watching.